All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, sisters, you too. This is Pastordowell. I wanted to talk to us all here just for a moment about something that I think is very important for all of us to know, and that is having knowledge. When we live in a world where you're constantly growing, that's if you choose to do that, where you're constantly growing, you're constantly obtaining knowledge about things that you've never ever known before. You get this knowledge, it starts changing your life, it starts changing your perspective, the way that you used to function. It changes your viewpoint about the way that you look at things. As a matter of fact, it changes your whole outlook on life in general. And when you get this knowledge, and then you start to view the whole world from a whole different perspective, you begin to look around at the people who are still caught up in this matrix. And I know I keep using that word, but I just cannot seem to find another word that would actually fit better than that, because it is true. It's just like we're in a matrix. There was a time that we were in darkness. There was a time that we were not informed about some of the things that we know now. And we still got a long way to go. We still have a long way to go, because there's still a lot of things that we just simply do not know. And there are people who know what we do not know, and they take advantage of us. You look at the society, you look at this world, the way that is shaped and the way that we do things today. There are people that are informed, and they function after a total different set of rules and laws and regulations. I mean, you just look at the judicial system. You go in and your mindset is set to think one way, because they have conditioned everybody to think that way through their many years of what they call education in the public food system. But when you get to that court system, they speak a total different language. And I mean, coming from a total different world, a total different mindset, a total different perspective, and a total different viewpoint. And you're sitting up there, but the majority of the time when you leave court, you feel like you've been raped, literally raped, because you don't even know. You're like, what in the world has just happened? What went on? There was no justice. This ain't common sense, because there's no such thing as common sense in an unjust system of corruption. So as we begin to think about this, I'm in Georgia right now, okay? And I'm sitting around, I'm looking, I'm watching everybody go about their lives. I'm watching them just thinking and running to and fro. And they have no idea the amount of information that I know. It's just that everybody seems to be content and functioning after their mindset, and nobody is really starving for truth. Nobody's really starving for knowledge, and the truth is, they could care less. They could care less that they're ignorant. They could care less that they're not pursuing knowledge, because if you pursue knowledge, whether it be on a social, political, economic front, the more you gain knowledge, the less that you're taken advantage of. But people just seem to be happy, complacent, and content. In complacency and content. They just seem to be that way. And this greatly disturbs me. It really, really, truly does. It greatly disturbs me. It disturbs my mind, because if you try to present truth to these people, they have been conditioned in such a way that now they look at you strange. And they look at you as the enemy himself. It's amazing. And when you are informed and they are uninformed, and since the majority of Americans mostly function after an uninformed mindset, that means that the cards is stacked against you. The deck is stacked against you. And no wonder people would look at you peculiar, strange, and out of the ordinary, and think that you are crazy. But if they would only do their due diligence, which they're not going to do, things would be a whole lot different. But we can't depend on that. I can tell you right now, there's no way we can depend on that. It's looking grim. It really, truly is. That's the reason why that I inform people and tell them, if you're going to protect yourself from this type of mindset, these people who are just so easily manipulated and controlled, the best thing you can do is live your life as quiet and peacefully as possible. Get around those of like mind, and stay away from the chaos as much as possible. Because I can tell you right now that these people, their mind functions after the social order of today. And those of us who see what's going on, we're suffering. We're in literal pain every single day. And we're just not content. I'm not content at the place that I'm at right now. I have many challenges and many things I have to deal with in my heart on a daily basis. Things I need to come to the knowledge of the truth of. And what disturbs me is not the things that I know. It's the things that I don't know that greatly disturbs me, because I understand what it means to come to the truth and then apply it to your life and then have victory. I say it again, we're in trouble. But to be without knowledge is not good, because y'all's people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Hope I said something to stimulate your thought. Be encouraged, King coming.